McDowell with Doug up in St. George, Utah from huntingfishing.com with this week's newsletter that Doug has prepared for us. Great job, Doug. What do you got going on? What's going on around the country?
Well, right now our featured story this week is about country singers. You know, these are people that make a lot of money selling country music, are voicing an opinion that they don't like people having a reasonable defense in their homes. Now, Tim McGraw, Reba McEntire, Faith Hill, Taylor Swift, and a few others are declaring their disdain for reasonable self-defense. Come on, guys. You got
really?
your own... Yeah.
Do they not have their own security forces?
Well, sure they do. That's what I was going to say. They do have their own. Most Hollywood people do. Even politicians have their own. You know, but they don't want you carrying a gun. I don't get it. Makes no sense.
Well, I guess they have their right of free speech. I do as well. And I can tell you right off the bat that there's actually two kinds of music that I'm not really fond of. It's country and Western. So, the next time they want to have a thought, they can just sit down, shut up, and keep it to themselves, as far as I'm concerned.
But, Don, I do like country Western, no question. But I am not going to support these people, no matter what they're doing, singing songs, etc. I don't care anymore.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of good country Western out there that I do enjoy. So, hey.
Okay. I'll support Charlie Pride. That's no problem. Okay.
There you go. Hey, there was a guy, a taxidermist in Indiana. The people who have been using this guy for business are getting all their stuff back. Why? Because this guy has unethical business practices in terms of, I said I was going to charge you $100, but you owe me $200. Not reporting taxes. I mean, all kinds of issues. This guy's being pulled down, all right, by the IRS.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, you stick your hand into the hot water too often, it's going to come out burnt.
Okay, and what state was he in?
Indiana.
Okay.
I don't know. There's lots of things that go on across the country. There's notable things that I usually talk about. In Utah, a couple things. One, last year there were 1,283 wildlife illegally killed in Utah.
That they know of.
Now, and the DWR and UDOT and other partners construct several structures to help wildlife and fish safely migrate across Utah in 2022. Now, like Arizona, you get up above 4,000 feet and you're confronted with wildlife moving all the time. So it's a big deal, in Utah anyway. Excuse me. Let's see. The 2023 National Walleye Tour schedule is out. And in Wyoming, Gillette resident Jordan Rodine is Sheridan Region's newest ultimate angler. And a lot of states have this ultimate angler contest that goes on, and it's 7 or 8 different species catching the largest, all right, the biggest. So that's a nice pike he's got in his hand, that's for sure. Don't forget, folks, Arizona Deer Association, every month, all the time, is giving away products at their raffle site. So this week they're featuring the Swarovski. Am I saying that right?
That's close enough, yep.
Yeah, binoculars, 10 by 42, and there are other, raffles they have going on. So if you click that picture, go out, get a raffle ticket for $20. You can't miss. Well, you could, but all right. And then we want to talk about this is out of the corner of your back pocket comes what's called a black bobcat.
Uh-oh.
This is North Carolina. This man, the guy that bagged this cat, thought it was a regular cat at first. why he would shoot a regular cat, I don't know. But at any rate, he shot this black bobcat. Now, I guess they must be rather rare. I mean, I don't know that they see many of these at all coming across the shooting lane. So, anyway, interesting cat, pretty cat. Gosh darn it, that is a pretty cat.
Yeah, that's a beautiful animal, to say the least.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Let's see. Hope and Young is putting on their biggest raffle ever. You can go to our website, pull up this newsletter, and get the information. And like every year, there was an angler up in Idaho was given $70,000 for fishing the Columbia and Snake Rivers this year. Why? Because they're out there catching northern pike minnows, huge predator in these rivers. So they get like $5 or so for each one of these things they catch. Hey, if you catch 7,000 of these things, and a lot of these guys, that's all they do. That's all they look for. You can make $70,000 every year salary,
Yeah,
just by catching pike minnows.
yeah. What are those worth? $5 a piece?
Let's see, $6 for the first 25, $8 for each in the 26 to 200 count, and $10 for each after 200.
Wow.
Yeah.
Go, man, go.
Yeah, that's nice money. Gosh darn. Let's see, new products. I want to talk about this Mercury Aviator. 7.5 horsepower electric motor. Looks really cool. What I couldn't find in this article is how long does it last? How long can you go with this thing? But nonetheless, it would be significant enough that on a small lake, I suppose this would be just fine. So, at any rate, electric motors are infiltrated into our outboard motors as we expected.
Yeah, well, they've been around for quite some time. This is a new version, a modern, updated version. We've got a lake right here that's dedicated to electric boats. And
this changes a little bit, Don, because electric motors for trolling motors is one thing, but these are back of the boat transom, hook me up, and let's go type motors.
Well, that's what I'm saying. These have been on the market for a long time. This is just an upgraded, modern clone, if you will. It's a cool looking motor.
Yeah, it is a nice looking motor. I agree. Looks aren't everything. I just want it to perform. All right, that's it, Don.
Okay, well, good job, guys. You can sign up for Doug's handiwork at huntingfishing.com. Just click on the news icon, pull down menu, go through the motions. You can add your name and email address and get the newsletter each week. That, and you can join us on the podcast. Follow the links on the homepage, and you can listen live to Don McDowell Outdoors here on iHeartMedia and Fox Sports.